I like being right, you know. I was checking up on LTG, and apparently this guy is so heated. He's just like pulling a Hassan, where he pretends like he doesn't care, and then by addressing it, he shows how much he cares, which is a considerable amount. And I didn't even know the name of his baby mama is Rose, and I saw her crying on video. That one video I was talking about, like yeah, that was like I said, like either she's like a really good actress or LPG is a piece of shit. And like, you should get off the internet because, he's been on the internet this whole time and he's been paying these child support payments and like it's not thumbs up. It's thumbs down. Thumbs way down. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mudahar, Sungrad, Hassan, and last but not least, Akash. Because unlike your wife, I won't put you last. Even though I technically just did. Now, you ever heard that saying that maybe the internet was a mistake for certain types of people or some people or just in general? Yeah, I actually believe that. And I think I'll take it a step further. Like the internet wasn't just a mistake for him, it was a mistake for his wife, it was a mistake for like a lot of people in general. A lot of people. And I'm seeing this interview of Andrew. Well, it's not even an interview. It's like he's just having him on the podcast. Trying to like go by day, and it's like I think Andrew sees the amount of money he's lost because of this shenanigans between him and his fucking whole ass wife and shit, and everyone's just calling him on his shit, and he can't keep it real in the New York City or wherever the fuck they are. It's just like, yo, your girl be holding the fuck out. Like, what's up with that? And again, this is none of my business outside of like the whole hilarity and like comedic aspect. Because again, why would I say stay off the internet unless I had a reason to say that? Now, what would my reason be? Well, sometimes, and I made a video about this, people's mouths have a way of writing a check that their ass can't cash. And in the case of Akaash, I like how I did that. Ass Akaash, cash ATM, all that shit, right? In the case of him, like I think it's one of those things where let's say he was more of those how should I put this? More one of those more I wouldn't say conservative, but more reclusive celebrity, more of a private person, then this wouldn't be that big of a deal. Like, yeah, your wife's coming out and saying these things, and you got like a comedy special. But the fact that you have a YouTube channel where people could come at you in the comment section, and you prided yourself on that. You were like, yeah, I could say and do whatever I want. People respect me, and like nothing bad will ever happen. Now it's like you're silencing people. You're deleting comments. You're trying to walk it back. Even Jazleen say, "Oh no, it's these things aren't what they appear to be. I'm a virgin." You see, see when a person fingers my asshole, it still counts. When a person goes down on me, that's still no, it doesn't. You fucking retard. You fucking get the fuck off the goddamn internet. I'd say the both of you, but at this point, I think the largest harm, even though he's like the breadwinner, even though he's the guy bringing home the money, yo, Akash, get the fuck up off the internet, man. It's over for you. You spent. You're fucking sold, my guy. I think it was when you put that stupid bitch ass turban on. Fucking wipe your ass with that shit. Use your turban to fucking wipe, my guy. You know what I mean? Dude, do you want to know one of the reasons of the many that I left Hinduism? It's because of bitches like you, man. Like, you're gonna drag me and shit? You, the no-fappers, all these fucking insecure, incel-ass bitches, man. You've never fucking seen pussy in your life? Dog, why don't you just, like, fucking jerk off the porn like everybody else does? You know what I mean? Like fucking Russell Peters does. Like, I'm not saying, like, he's normal either. I'm just saying, like, yo, he ain't getting cucked by his wife, my guy, on fucking fucking internet television and shit for like a fucking month plus. Happy holidays, by the way. Yo, this is your holiday season for you, right? Why the fuck did you go back on that podcast? What the fuck are you thinking about solving, man? The internet is wrong for you. All right, they're never going to leave you alone over this. This is going to be something that perpetually follows you till the day you die. Like I said, and I didn't want this to come true. I didn't say like make the rules like this. Um, when you have kids, it's going to affect them too. So let's just go over like briefly what this interview was about because I can say word for word everything that they were talking about, but the gist of it is like this: he's talking to Akash, and then he's like bringing it up in a kind of like sly, sneak this kind of way. The same way, ironically, Akash, likes to sneak this his wife. Oh, I'm big enough for you to shut up when I tell you to. I'm the real man here. I don't get kissed on the lips unless it's pre-planned kiss. What the fuck, you idiot! You're so dumb. And everybody saw through it, and it's just like, why did you do this? Why did you make this perpetually worse for yourself? And this is the interview with him and his dumbass wife, right? Ghislaine. So what I'm talking about is just him and I think Andrew. Actually, I'm just gonna go over it because there's like two interviews. So the first one, he is, yeah, he's just talking to his whole. No, he's with his whole crew. My bad, my bad. I could have swore he was just talking to him at one point. No. This is like the weird juxtaposition, right? Like I always knew that Akash sat maybe in this chair, or maybe he didn't. Maybe he's switching it between him and Andrew because I remember Akash was sitting in the same seat that Andrew's sitting in right now. I don't even think it's that big of a deal, but like, yeah, man. He ain't letting this go, my guy. He ain't letting this go. Like this isn't gonna leave you. This is gonna how you gonna be spending your holidays, right? Like you think that your wife and all those lies she told is gonna save you. It's also like me, I'm trying to like power up my force, and all this pollen comes out of nowhere, and they're like, oh shit, game over. Damn, life comes at you fast, especially when you're playing R type. But see, you don't have that luxury. See, your life's not a game. You gotta ride this one out until the day you die, man. And like, I mean, look, man. Do you honestly think she's that good looking? Like for real? Like I know your family and this and that. Like you got antiquated and shit. Do you hear the fucking stupid ass shit that's coming out of her mouth? Like, come on, man. For real? And yeah, she could be joking. You don't know when she's serious. Only I know when she's serious. Except, Akash. Just like everybody else. Everybody else. You just had to get cursed. Didn't you? I wonder what you're thinking. Well, what the fuck? Curse? You gonna bring some Jumbie after me? No, man. It's a curse. Imagine. Oh, your wife's a hoe. You have to accept it. Your holidays are ruined. Fight as you will. But your struggles are in vain. For the curse of Azure is absolute. You see, the internet will never leave you alone over this, Akash. Akash sing? More like Akash skunt. I remember when I said it in the other videos. I think I like, mispronounced my words and I said skunk. Skunt. It's a West Indian, cuss word. Whatever, man. Um, yeah, dude. Like that internet and you are the worst of enemies. And let me explain to you very briefly, because I don't want this video to drag on for too long. Ah, it's 17 minutes. Ah, never mind. It's gonna drag on for as long as it takes. Um, First of all, you be talking that shit, Akash. Why? What is it with these brown guys? You have no muscles. You have no physical capability to your name. I know. I guarantee you, he's like a sports fan. He has like and just like at the end of the day, if you want to like relax and just watch some sports games, I'm not trying to diss you or say anything. I'm not trying to say like it's not necessary or like whatever, but like what's the point of you watching all these athletes and this and that, and you're not going to achieve anything for yourself? Like it's just a sad realization that we live with like people who are spectators in life perpetually. And now you've become the main attraction, Akash. You've basically have become like the talk of the town. Like people won't let this go. Like you very much are in the night rain. Yeah, that's right. He's like, see what I did there? And you know what? He thought I had something more valuable and like entertaining to show you. No, check out all my builds. Yeah, that's right. Azure News. Oh, somebody commented on my one of my previous videos. I think it was dissing up Hassan. He's like, "Yo, I gotta pay for a new mic." Oh fuck. I'm still using that Sony headset just to like style on them. No, not really. I got to adjust the mic volume. I noticed that it's a problem too. But then when I did the recording, it was like it pissed me off. I was like, I think 20 plus minutes, and then it's just like it was like if I could sound like I was whispering into the fucking mic. I gotta like talk to people, play some games and shit, see how my mic levels are, and then like start recording with my more clear, crystal clear mic. People are like, yo, I didn't pay that. Yo, dude, this thing cost like $100 and something. The fucking headset, man. But yo, the 3D sound is unreal though. Like if you're just like playing it to like listen to sound and stuff, like that 3D surround sound and these Sony speakers, oh my god, it's so good. Right? And then apparently there's like a better version of it. I'm like, no, I'm good, I'm good. This one's too my brain can't handle like the level of like, clarity. It's just too much. But back on the topic again. Oh, I have plenty of time actually. Just sip some water. This is the most unprofessional ass video. I think I came out with like 3 or 4 today. I think it's like 3. Fuck, that means I spent like over an hour or so rendering and shit. Well, it's okay. I gotta get this shit out because, man, get the fuck up off the internet. It's just not for you. Like again, the reason why I'm making this video is because all the things you said in the past are coming back to haunt you, man. When you call that guy cuck, when you're calling all these guys, insulting their relationships, insulting Will Smith. And yeah, don't get me wrong, we were all there doing it, right? And I get it's your job as a comedian to be like, whatever, this and that. But when you're in a position like this, Akash, you are in no place to talk. And the fact that you did not only speaks of your hypocrisy, but it also says everything, about your career. It sums it up pretty much where it's okay for you in specificity to insult people and like especially at their lowest times. Like again, like I'm not necessarily the biggest Will Smith fan, but I can understand like this guy got cheated on by his wife with his son's best friend, and his wife's the fucking hoe. She keeps bringing up Tupac for some reason, and yeah, she's just generally an insufferable cunt that like I wouldn't say ruined Will Smith's life, but she didn't exactly help and like completely and utterly emasculated him in front of the entire world. Now, what happened after Will Smith? After this incident? Well, he tried to restart his music career. Oh, that was fucking painful to watch. So this guy goes out in public and starts randomly, like unannounced and shit, right? And he starts like playing his music, and he has like a DJ and like a bunch of people around him, and he's trying to get back to his like, you know what I mean? How he started as the Fresh Prince, his roots and shit. And it's hard to watch because the guy's old and he's showing it, and you're just like watching him like go through the motions, and you're just like, regret, mate. If you ever get to that age and you are on like, the odds with your kids, like if you like to piss your kids off, yeah, man, that's you when you grow up. Like some irrelevant jackass that like nobody fucking likes and shit. Like who is this guy? And when you like, they kept panning back to the crowd to see how they're like, reacting to his like this and that. And like Akash, you're a comedian, so most likely people are gonna come to a comedy club to want to laugh and shit. But when people have to hear like you like talking about your wife, or that's one stop story where you put your head on her lap because you're so poor and shit, even though you guys living out in New Jersey and shit, get the fuck up out of here, man. Some fucking bullshit ass packy rat story, and you're gone until it's not for you. Like the fact that like you have this being brought in front of everybody, right? How you have to basically expose your culture well, basically Sikhism and Pakistani culture, right? Where they have that hyper fixation on Caucasians, specifically their traits, so their hair color, their eye color, their noses, their whatever. Like it's just like disgusting after a while. Like you hate yourself, you hate your family, you hate the men of your family, and you want to belittle them on a national scale at a very frequent rate. Like the whole Wasian reference says everything you need to know about this bitch and then some, Like I gave it some thought, and you know, nobody really uses skin lightener to look East Asian. You know what I mean? Like they could, right? Like their skin becomes extremely pale, extremely like fair, and then they just keep their hair color or they dye it like dark or black, and then they look East Asian. But like you don't really see that often. Like the people trying to adhere to that beauty standard. Now, what happens if like North America, Europe default on their money and their currency is worth less than East Asians? I'll probably take like 20, 30, 40 years. Those Pakistanis, those Punjabi girls, even Arabs and all that shit will just fly them over there, start copying the East Asians. Look at me. I'm Chinese, Japanese, Thai, Korean, Vietnamese, Lao, what's the other one? Taiwanese. Yeah, you get the point. Tibetan. Oh, wait, wait, I said the word. I said it. Negative 10,000 social credit. Dude. Man. Whatever. But for real, though, like, you don't really see, whether it's brown mans or brown girls, who get those, like, skin lightener creams going over to that side. It's always, the white man. White. Roster of white boys. So, I want you to take your head out of your fucking ass. All right? Understand your wife's a hoe. And if you go on the internet, whether it's your podcast, whether you could do comedy shows, I know you got to make a living, but like, stay the fuck off the internet, man. It's over for you. Roster of boys. Roster, whole fucking roster, man. All right?